I'm here at the RNLI Lifeboat Station this morning with Press Officer Karen Cartwright. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
I understand you're looking for volunteers to man the lifeboat and the tractor and things, but before we get on to that, I wonder if you could tell me a bit about how, when you get a shout, it all happens.
Yeah, we'll start off with all fully trained crew. We all have pagers, which we have with us all the time. If we're in town, if we're not in town, we have to let the operations manager Dale know that we're out. When the Coast Guard get an emergency call, they press a button on their computer and it sets off our pagers, which start beeping. When that happens, we have the RNLI say roughly 7 minutes to get from where we are, so whether it's at home, work, out shopping, we have 7 minutes to get the boat in the water, so that includes getting through town, getting changed and the boat hitting the water.
So you get your pager goes off, you make a mad dash to the lifeboat station. When you get here, what do you do then?
We've all got our own gear, because obviously we're all different shapes and sizes. So you go to your gear, you put it on, somebody's phoning the Coast Guard to find out what kind of a job it is, to which boat to send, or maybe both boats. The operations manager, so the LOM or the DLAs, whoever's here and in charge, then decides which crew with the helmsman goes out and which boat is needed as well.
So you got all your gear on. Do you all clamber aboard the boat that you're going to be using, and then what happens?
Well, once we've been told which boat we're on and which crew are going, we get on, we get it prepared, so the engine cover on, turn the radio on, get everything prepared on that. If we need searchlights, if it's at night time, we'll get the searchlights. The tractor driver will get in, drive us down to the water's edge, and we'll launch. Other crew that maybe aren't going out on the boat, because there may have been more people turn up, they help to launch. There's always a job for somebody.
And so off you go into the sea and hopefully rescue whoever's in trouble and bring them back to the shore. And then what happens then?
Yeah, once we're back and all safe and well, we come back, we refuel the boats, wash everything down, it's all put away, have a chat amongst ourselves if we need to, and yeah, back to normal day-to-day life like nothing's happened.
Well, you're the spokesperson, the press officer, but you're also a member of the crew.
Yes, yeah, I have been for about 7 years nearly now.
And you've been looking for more crew members and tractor drivers, but I understand you've got all the tractor drivers you need at the moment, so it's crew members. What sort of things are these people expected to do?
We train usually twice a week, one evening a week, and then on a Sunday morning. So we would expect them to attend at least a couple a month, but again, it's like anything that you're training for, the more you do, the quicker you learn, the better you become at it. And to be on call locally during the day, especially, we have a full crew in the evening, but because of the location where we are, a lot of people have to leave town for work, so we're mainly looking for people to cover during the day.
And what sort of people? There must be an age restriction and health and all those sorts of things. What does somebody need to have to be eligible to be a crew member?
Well, they need to be 17, that's the lowest age that we can take with their parental consent. 18, they don't have to have parental consent. Really up towards 45, 50. So, yeah, they've got to have good health, good eyesight, not be colourblind, and be fairly fit.
You mentioned the colour blindness. Why is that?
Because when you're out at sea, you have the red and the green lights, the port and starboard lights. Also working with charts, they've got the colours on them and the depth, so you need to be able to see those clearly. Right,
so if there's anybody interested in becoming a member of your crew and they fit the criteria, how do they get in touch?
If they contact Dale Chapman, he's the lifeboat operations manager, and his number is 07834 924 834. Or if they come along on a Sunday morning, about 9:30, and just have a chat, meet the crew, meet Dale, and have a look and see what goes on.
Of course, it's not just about the people who volunteer to sit in the lifeboat and help rescue people. You've got people in your shop here as well who are volunteers, and you're looking for more volunteers for that as well?
Yes, we are. It's our fundraisers that actually enable the boats to go out, so they're really important to our station and to the RNLI as a whole, Yeah, if anybody's interested, got a few hours that they can spare, doesn't matter what age they are, as long as they're really over 17, they could be 80, you know, we still need people to help out in the shop. So if they come along, usually from 10 o'clock in the morning, 7 days a week, and have a word in the shop.
Karen, thank you very much.
Thank you.